Hi, locos. It's nighttime here. I can't sleep. It's 11:30 at night. Um, so yeah, if I'm not able to sleep anyway. I had some stuff on my mind. I had to get rid of my social media for a bit because I get on these like rants, and I'll just like get a bunch of thoughts and just do a bunch of random posts. So it's easier to just make a video and talk. So I've been thinking about how I was talking to my family earlier, and it felt kind of awkward telling them that I was bipolar. I'm not sure if they knew or not, but I feel like people shouldn't. I mean, if it's your business if you have a mental illness, but I just feel like if you think about it, if everybody who has a mental illness keeps it a secret, then the people who have it, they don't know that the other people have it. So they think that they are alone. So like they think they might think it's weird, or um, that they're unusual in a bad way. Like they just feel negative about it. And so I think I understood why my parents didn't want me to tell people I was bipolar for a bit. But now that I'm an adult, I choose to tell people. And this is why, because I want to encourage others. They don't necessarily have to tell others whether or not they have any mental illness, but I want people to be aware of it and to know that there's nothing wrong with you. People would say sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And that's not really true, because words get to your emotions, and some people who have been like emotionally abused, they can develop mental disorders, or some people are just born with it, and some people might not have an injury that you can see on the outside, but if your brain's not doing something that it needs to do, then you're ill. And you shouldn't feel badly about it. If somebody is born with, trying to think, if someone has diabetes, then you, like, for example, because my aunt, when she was trying to make me feel better about taking medicine, she was just like, or my mom was saying, there's nothing wrong with her taking care of that every day, and pricking her finger and all that stuff. So there shouldn't be anything wrong with me having to take medicine for being bipolar. So that's just me doing what I need to do. And I believe that people should just not judge others, and not everyone understands. And I think it would help if people would explain like how they feel, but like be honest. And I know it's hard, but I remember the doctor said I have like one of the worst cases of bipolarity he's ever seen. So that was rough for me to hear. So I've struggled with it. I was diagnosed as depressed from the 5th grade to the 10th grade. And then in the 11th grade, I was diagnosed to be bipolar, type 1, depressed, whatever. And ever since then, I don't want to say struggling, but I've been fighting that. And I just counted. It's been like 20 months, I think, since I've been in the hospital. So yay, I'm excited. I'm I'm starting to feel the mania now, which is why I can't sleep, because my thoughts keep going. That's why I was thinking about this, and I think now is a good time for me to tell you, because sometimes I want to post things on my YouTube page about how I feel in different stages of me being bipolar, because I want to raise awareness for that and mental health issues. And it's harder to do that when I'm not actually in mania. So, like, if I'm depressed, it's totally different. Like, I've been depressed for the past few months. It's been, sometimes were harder than others, but it was kind of average. But I don't know, it's weird. Emotions are weird. And sometimes some people, I mean, you can't let emotions control your life. I'm not saying, oh, you're sad. Don't use it as an excuse. What does Sean say? He's like, yeah, but it's basically something like that. He's like, it might, I wish I could remember exactly what he says, but like, don't let your illness be an excuse, but just be aware that it's something that you have to deal with, and don't feel like a freak, because you aren't. There's plenty of people. I don't know any like stats or anything. I haven't looked it up, but I've met a lot of people and been to a lot of doctors, and yeah, so I've been in and out of the hospital a lot, so I know there's people from all walks of life that you wouldn't even imagine. Like, you just like bump into that person in the grocery store. You have no idea they could be going through so much depression from whatever's going on in their life, or you might play basketball, I don't know, with some guy at your school, and he might have ADHD problems and be struggling to keep up with his grades. You just never know. So I think it's hard. I can understand that it would be hard for people without mental disorders to understand mental disorders or mental illnesses. So that's why I think it's good for me to do things like this, and people, other people with mental disorders, to help raise awareness, because we understand what's going on. And I want you to know that you're not alone. Yeah, so, and it gives you a different viewpoint. So, like, I don't really want to have this illness because it's an illness, so it's bad, but because I have it, I see the world differently, and it's my unique kind of thing. Like, I don't know, I kind of try and use my illness towards, like, to benefit me, I guess. So, like, when my thoughts race and stuff, from mania, I end up like writing songs, and I get my best artwork from mania, actually, because that's one of my like coping mechanisms, or whatever they call it, to get you back to like normal. So yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Well, yeah, I'm just kind of rambling on about mental health awareness, but yeah, so it's a really important thing, and it's I think it's more prevalent than, is that the right word? I don't know, but it's not everyone is as aware of it, or they don't know what to do about it. I just remember the difference between when I took no medicine and when I took medicine. It was crazy because when I was taking medicine, I thought I could think so much more clearly, and I felt like I understood what was going on, and you could like tell me something, and I just like, I don't know, I just felt more normal, I guess. But without it, I just feel like anxious and depressed and everything. That's what kind of sucks about being bipolar. I get hit with all those emotions just like all over the place. And you don't always know whether you'll be up or down, but you gotta always fight. So, to all of you out there with mental disorders, um, I love you. God loves you. Your loved ones love you. And just know that even if, God, my hair is a mess, sorry. even, even, even though people might not understand what you're going through, that they're trying to, and they care about you. Yeah, so bye. So out.